What's happening? What's happening? And good day to you all. Hopefully you were not late to work or church, depending on what you had to do today, because it's another day of daylight savings time. And yeah, man. Hey, listen, I guess we're all wrong. I guess 45 to 47 lied again. We're not getting rid of this, or maybe it's just still pending. You just never know. But man, girl, dad, investor. We'll talk about it. But we're on the way. WrestleMania. Wow, it still feels like it's weird that it's still like over a month away. And that's a little weird for this time. Usually, like when we get to March, it's almost fever pitch. I'm used to WrestleMania being around Easter, but there's still a lot of wrestling and things to talk about. And of course, you want to talk about them with the guys that talk about it like nobody else in the world, which means it is time for the first Black Champ podcast. And I am still your podcast Intercontinental Champion with a new milestone under my belt. Cam from the port.
And I am JR Bang, and now it makes sense about why I am discombobulated this morning.
Okay.
I forgot it was daylight savings time this week.
Yeah. I woke up and it said 6:45. I was like, wait, that don't wait. But no,
okay.
Like, it's Sunday.
Okay. It makes a little bit of sense now. Because I was like, man, something's off. Something's off. But shouts out to your Apple products who just changed the time for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you rate, like, subscribe to the Barbershop Network, home of First Black Champ. That's where you can listen to all your episodes, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Make sure you follow us on everything at the FBC POD. Make sure you follow us on everything at Camp from the Port, JR Bang. Make sure you go ahead and get that merch. See Camp with the hoodie on. It is nice outside here in Chicago. It should get to almost 60 degrees.
Oh, nice.
But it's still hoodie season out here. So make sure you go ahead and get that. Or you go to Barbershop Network and get the merch for there as well. As you see, I'm wearing the Not Gonna Hold You joint right there. Man, week of wrestling. How's it going?
Oh man. Great. I mean, good.
I mean, from a wrestling standpoint, after a PLE, which showed one of the biggest, if not the biggest, heel turn of all time, how do you feel about this week?
You know what? I want to say this off the rip about specifically that. From a reaction standpoint, it's been phenomenal. But from a story building, continuation, runway to WrestleMania, I'm super unimpressed. That's just and that's just it for me. I mean, usually, and even though we knew this in the scrum, right, or the presser, or whatever, post show, we knew that although John Cena did what he did, came through, dropped the mic, then he went to Africa, right? And it's like, okay, I get it. But dog, to have 2 shows go by and all we doing is highlighting the fact that the turn happened. We just as wrestling fans, as real wrestling fans, we're not talking to the casuals here. We're not talking about the people that only watch when The Rock is on and try to catch up. For the real wrestling fans out there, we need more than that. And that's something that I am extremely disappointed in. And that's just one aspect of what I'm disappointed in.
Hey man, shit, even for the casuals, I'll be disappointed because if I wake up and I see John Cena and did what, and I don't see John Cena or Cody Rhodes really the night after, I just see like highlights, and then I don't see Cody until the end of SmackDown, and not saying that the promo wasn't good because I love the promo. But we still don't see or have no sign of John Cena. And if I saw those dates correctly, we might not get Cena until St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yeah. Yep. and
Oh,
in the 30 days to WrestleMania. Then see,
yeah.
another thing.
Oh, I thought for what happened on Saturday, this was a extremely underwhelming week of shows on the WWE side, which to me, it luckily this heel turn is so big that it doesn't dampen it. But I'm trying to remember, and I might be wrong on this, but I don't remember when on the July 8th episode of Nitro, like was the night the NWO came through and fucked up everything the day after Nitro or the day or 2 weeks afterwards?
No, it was definitely the day after, because that was officially the start of the Monday Night War.
I'm trying to
now granted, I don't think much happened, but the fact that you see them all together and it was mad promos. I believe that's what it is. I think it was the rollout of the new world order, and then they're doing the promos. But see, even that, I respect that. That's fine, because that's like, hey, yo, we hijacking stuff. This is going somewhere, versus what they've done this weekend. Like I don't mind. Like John Cena didn't necessarily have to show up to Raw, but you gotta do something for me, like to be like, okay, this story really got legs, and we running off somewhere, because there's a lot of damage that he can do up into WrestleMania to really get this heel thing going.
Yeah, so we're on the same page. I thought that what I saw coming out the weekend was hot. And then we got the Monday, and it was like, okay, maybe we wait till Friday. And it was like, okay. But now one thing that we did get that I want to start off with is, I don't know if this is a case of believe all black women. But it seems like, at least for this, we owe Bianca Belair an apology.
Oh, y'all do?
But you'll see where I'm going. So Naomi on SmackDown, where Bianca Belair came and looking for answers in her best funeral attire. She definitely looked like she was going to a funeral in 1978.
For disco.
I'm just saying, she looked like a disco king had passed away, and they was like, "Yo, we got to go to the funeral."
Yeah.
And she wore that. That being said, she came and she was wanting answers. Naomi came through with the neck brace, and they had their best sisterly argument type of thing going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was rough. That was brutal. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know who was the acting coach. But it definitely kind of looked like a to be black actress moment. Then Naomi decided to say that, yeah, she did it. You know, she was talking about how Jade shouldn't been involved in this in the first place. Jade is jealous of Bianca, and she didn't belong with them in the first place. And she did it for Bianca. Man, out of the Fatu family, it sounds similar to Rikishi saying that he did it for The Rock. Now, in The Rock's case, Rock was like, I don't need your help, fat nigga.
Yeah.
In this case, does Bianca eventually say, hey, girl, hey? Or Does she say, I don't need none of y'all hoes?
Well, she definitely gonna say I don't need none of y'all hoes. I don't see this is the second most disappointing piece of the second most disappointing story of the week, because I didn't want to know this fast. I think this is another one you could have gave me 2 or 3 weeks, and the 2 or 3 weeks includes, Naomi really not being there, kind of on the road to recovery, and Bianca gearing up for WrestleMania, and then you just got Jade, who's there, but they're not speaking. I wanted the dynamic of, okay, Naomi ain't even around, but me and you, we still not cool. Like, what's up? And give us a little more mystery, give us a little more story, which there still is an inkling of it. But this is, hey, I'm sticking to my guarantee from last year. I mean, last year, Jesus, last week, last week. And I'm saying Bianca is still the orchestrator of all of this, because she's getting all these girls out the way so she can get the WrestleMania in peace.
I don't think this is over with.
No.
Do I think Bianca, now that we've seen this, okay, Bianca didn't sick Naomi on her. There you go. Mm-hmm. I don't think Bianca sicked Naomi on Jade.
No.
But I do believe Bianca heard everything that Naomi said. And maybe not next week, maybe not next month. I want to see how this WrestleMania thing shake out. Mm-hmm. But I do eventually believe that we see Naomi go, bitch, I did it for you again. Mm-hmm. Keep this bitch off my ass.
Right, yeah, do something for me now.
And you know what? Bianca eventually says, you know what? I didn't tell you to do it, but you're right, because this bitch doing too much.
This is, and if you've been Black in America, you know this, and if you've been around just women a decent part of your life, I'll say even just 10 to 15 years. Because it don't matter if it was middle school, junior high, high school, college, just your mid to late 20s, 30s, whatever. You always know two girls that are like real cool. And they just been cool. They've been homies. They got mad ussies and selfies, and they've been shopping together all the time. But then all of a sudden, whether one girl gets a new job, she moves to a new neighborhood, like just something changes in her life, and then she just meets this new girl. And the new girl is cool. And the new girl becomes so cool that she cancels one of her regular nights out with her main homegirl to kick it with this girl. But see, that's just the litmus test for one, because she wants to bring these two girls together so it can be all three of y'all. But then when you get all three of them together, for some reason, and this is just women reacting, a lot of times the OG homie just don't really like the new G that much. She just don't like her that much. And sometimes it turns violent. Sometimes it gets slightly catty, or I'm sick of hearing about her success. I'm sick of her always doing this. And you know what? She wasn't really popping until you told her to go to that store and buy that dress, whatever it is. So I love the story that is playing out. But as a person that's seen it in real life, we got to slow walk the dog here. We didn't have to get to Naomi did it and why she did it, because the cool thing about this and the inkling I see here is that one, Jade and Bianca are still not acknowledging each other. Mm-hmm. And two, even when Bianca was called a bitch, she ain't do nothing. So that's got me thinking a couple things, but I'm going to lead with this for this week. It's very possible that Bianca just thought that Naomi and her were a better team because, hey, look, she's where we are in life, you're just a better wrestler than Jade. I can really get this done easily with you. Like we didn't like the matches look cleaner. We doing all this cool stuff. We dressing like we dressing like the Bring It On girls. It's lit. And she's still getting a chance to live out this Black Girl Magic team that they got going on here. But also, again, new girl popularity. Every high school, don't matter. When the new girls show up, at least for the first month and a half, she battered in the baddest bitch in y'all school. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. And part of me believes that Bianca and this is why I want layers to the story, because what if Bianca was just saying how happy she was and how she never been this happy, blah 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 blah, and then or how she was unhappy. So then Naomi was like, well, let me just take Jade Cargill out. Like, we could have had that story. Like, I took her out because I heard you complaining. I gave you a better option. Look, it's me. We're the champs. But now we already know. We already know what's about to happen, I guess. So
that's why I believe there's more to the story. Like, that's why everything you just said is the reason why I believe it's more to this story.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't on Friday give us the punchline. No, it has to be another layer to the story, but we can give y'all this now. And I do believe that's why I also do believe it's going to be Bianca going, man, you know what? I don't like that she did this without telling me. I don't like that I had to find out this way. But Shorty right. I think just like most women, they in their feelings, and we got to figure it out. But then when we figure it out, we got to stand against the new bitch.
Yeah, hey.
Right, and that's the main reason why. If they don't never do that on Friday, if they don't never do that on Friday, then it's like, all right, that's the final, that's the finale. And I don't want that to be the finale. Let me just say this. I love Naomi. Trinity Fatu, I love her. But I don't love her as lead character in a dramatic series.
Okay.
I like her as best supporting actress. I don't like her as lead actress. And the WWE ain't doing her no favors by letting her get her ass beat 2 times in a row. Not even pinch the bitch.
Yeah.
She got her ass beat twice. And this time tried to run and still got caught.
Yeah.
Which is why. Yeah, she can eventually get her. Maybe she tried to run up in the ring and she gets hit. She tries to do a spear or something and she got some shit that's blocking it. And now she's looking like, yeah, bitch, I got you now. No, maybe you could do something like that. But eventually, it's still going to be Jade whooping Naomi's ass. And somebody got to come to Naomi's defense. It can't be just one-sided ass whoopings.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody got to come to Naomi's defense. I think very strongly that person is going to eventually be Bianca Belair.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Damn. So I guess it's time for my guarantee then.
Let's get it.
Because my guarantee is surrounding the story. And it's literally just piggybacking off of what you said. I believe my guarantee this week is that we are setting up for Jade Cargill versus Naomi at WrestleMania. And we're going to do that because eventually I think the story is that at the end of the day, Naomi getting her ass whooped because of you. And the girl then says she did this for you. She trying to help you. She want to see you win. She the one person not jealous of you. Like she the one person that's like, yo, I'm championing you even though I want my own shit. And you can't help me. So man, maybe we wouldn't that cool. Maybe we wouldn't friends. Because why would you let this happen to me all the time? And so I do believe that I don't think Bianca Belair attacks Jade, but I do think that she does work damage control to keep her off of her, and that further severs their relationship. But they're going to solve that after WrestleMania when Bianca Belair is the champion.
So here's my guarantee.
Mm.
And it depends on the placement of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca Belair wins on night 1.
Mm-hmm.
And on night 2, she attacks Jade on behalf of Naomi, costing Jade the match at WrestleMania, if it happens, reuniting the two.
But is it so? So then, though, does Naomi then attack Bianca because now you're the champ?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's Naomi looking and seeing that her friend is back. That's all she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted them to be together. She wanted them to run. Naomi get to tell Bianca, I looked out for you when you got here.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I was first out of all of this shit. So now you're looking out for me in the way that I looked out for you when you got here. And Bianca saying, girl, at the end of the day, you're right. While I might be the EST, the toughest, the strongest, the fastest, the quickest, the greatest,
the
baddest, the best, we are one, not that heifer. And we get that on Monday after Raw. Well, on Raw.
No,
because technically she would be the Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah. Draft portal, right? Or the WWE portal. Oh man. So no, hey, listen, I'm with it. I like it. I do think it's I do think that it does. I think all roads lead to Jade versus Naomi at WrestleMania. And I think that is a night 2 match because star power alone, Jade Cargill is a first hour night 2 person right now. Off star power. While Bianca Belair is definitely a night 1 anchor to be like, oh wow, something really great happened the first night of WrestleMania, and it's Bianca Belair. So I definitely do see well what we know to be now Iyo versus Bianca night 1, but I ain't so sure that's gonna hold.
And Brendo, you just hit the nail on the head. This is somebody sticking with Naomi in a storyline version of the walkout, where her and Sasha Banks. No, we're not gonna leave you hanging here. I'm not gonna leave you hanging, girl. Now I get it. Especially if she continues to see Jade whoop Naomi's ass. If we rarely see Naomi pinch Jade, somebody's coming to her defense. And there's no woman in NXT that make me go, this could be Naomi's heavy.
Yeah.
And do Naomi really need that? Is she, like I said, she's best supporting actress. Does best supporting actress need a heavy? No.
Yeah. No.
She just need a teammate. She just need a girl back.
Yeah.
Sisters with suplexes.
Yeah. I in a lot of ways, I look at Naomi as like the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat of Black women wrestlers. So, because I think you can put her anywhere. I don't necessarily see her as a heel. I see even her, like, just like this, her bad deed had a good intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even her bad deed had a good intention. And I love that pocket for Naomi. It's like, yo, you know what? Some people in life you will meet are just good people. And they may not commit the murder, but they love you so much that they'll help you hide the body. And it's just like, damn, you know what? I'll go down, but you're my friend. They're literally genuinely people like that. So I the one thing I will say, I will speak positively about this. I love that what Naomi is doing is not necessarily a reach. Even though she came on strong with the "you bitch," and all that, all of that, but I think the premise of what she's doing and why, I think that is a great character layer for her to express. So that is a positive I can share.
Now, with that being said, like if Jade continues to whoop Naomi's ass, like what is the logical next step for this feud?
Well,
at some point, Naomi got to pinch her.
Yeah, I think see, this is difficult because I don't want Naomi to take on slimy heel tactics and just attack her from behind. I do believe though that there has to come a time where Bianca gets involved, like some way, somehow. Jade and Bianca do have to at least have a discussion. It don't have to be a fight, it don't have to be any physical exchange, but they got to say something. And obviously Bianca's the only woman that's punched her ticket to WrestleMania. Both of them are trying to get on the card. I think this story does help that. But we do need more than every week. Every time I see you, it's on site. I'm beating your ass and you ain't ready, or you running, or whatever. Like, like Naomi, eventually she got to show people that she's the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion. She's the TNA Knockouts Champion. She's been the Tag Team Champ. Like, wrestling ended today. Naomi's a Hall of Famer. I need to start acting like a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Like she need to act like she ain't no hoe out here, because that's what they got her looking like. So I am waiting for that. And hopefully getting your ass beat twice is enough to make you angry. So that can happen.
Well, there you go. Now, did you pick Iyo Sky?
No. Again, I think about WrestleMania and what it's meant to be. And I said, the box office match that we are looking for is Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. So, I mean, granted, this is one of the rare times I don't pick Iyo Sky, but I didn't anticipate them changing a women's champion at a Raw or a SmackDown on the road to WrestleMania. I did not predict that.
Yeah, Donnie, that's also why I believe this is going to happen, because we're going to need a get down and lay down moment. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need a are you AKA or are you Delta, bitch? Which one are you? Like, we're going to need that. But Iyo Sky defeated Rhea Ripley, and it was something that I heard on WWE television that day that I did not realize. Apparently, I don't know if Michael Cole was tweaking, but apparently Rhea Ripley has never beaten Iyo Sky.
Yeah. No, they had the montage and everything because she beat her every time at NXT.
Yeah, so I was surprised at that, which then made me even more go, oh yeah, Rhea Ripley winning this one. All right, cool. But Rhea Ripley with distraction from Bianca Belair, because Rhea Ripley was distracted by the presence of Bianca Belair, loses to Iyo Sky. Now it's Iyo Sky versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. Do the WWE not want Rhea and Bianca? Like, what? When it's right there,
yeah,
and you don't go with it on a one-on-one match that I think everybody wants to see. Why?
Yeah, man. I look, I can't explain this one. Either and usually in the women's division, usually when a moment like that happens, there's a marriage, there's a divorce, there's a baby, or there's an injury. And it don't sound like any of that is what Rhea's going through right now. So I do not get this. Like, this does not make sense. They've really done I don't know. I don't want to say a good job, but Rhea Ripley is back to looking human. She's looking like a tall white girl that can lose any day now. With the whole Liv feud and now losing to Iyo Sky, even though that's been a thing. But yeah, I wish I understood this. I wish I understood this. And because everything said WrestleMania 42, night 1 or 2. And the thing is, night 1, you could argue Bianca versus Rhea is more box office than Gunther versus Jey Uso. You could argue that that's more box office. So I do not understand this at all.
I know that there's rumblings that it'll be a triple threat, but nothing in this match made me go triple threat.
Yeah.
Like, Bianca didn't really cost Rhea the title. Rhea lost focus. Bianca Belair didn't trip her leg up or anything to cost her the belt.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think it's more of a reason to have Jade in a triple threat match with these women than Bianca, because Jade would be wondering if Bianca had something to do with this, even though she says she don't.
Mm-hmm.
So now you cost me a chance at the Royal Rumble. You cost me a chance at Elimination Chamber. You cost me a chance at any type of number 1 contenders match.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be in this match. Rhea Ripley losing and simply getting mad because she lost and being put up in there don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to do something on Monday to make me go, okay, they just made it look like a good reason why. Like, if Rhea Ripley goes and destroys everybody from Damage Control, which shouldn't really be a thing, because we ain't seen Kairi Sane either. We've seen Dakota Kai losing Intercontinental Championship matches.
Right.
But there's nothing to make me go, hey, man, Rhea deserves to be in this match outside of a return match, which don't have to be at Mania. It could be at Mania Backlash at this point, the way the match ended.
Right. No, for sure. For sure.
Like, I get it, though, but if you ask me which story, because of storyline purposes, who deserves to be in a triple threat match with Iyo Sky and Bianca Belair, I'm going to say Jade Cargill, because Jade Cargill has a reason to believe that Bianca has something to do with her getting her ass beat. Rhea just tweaked.
Yeah. So we're looking at WrestleMania without Rhea Ripley is what you're saying.
I'm saying that she could win the women's battle royal.
Okay. And see,
based off of what they just did.
Yeah. Hey, you know, a lot of moves are being made I don't understand. So at this point, you could be dead right. You could be 1,000% right. Because Rhea, again, all these out of character moments for Rhea, to me, I believe there's a character change coming. I do believe that. And again, listen, Bianca Belair hands just ain't clean. Like, I love another positive thing to say. I love the subtle approach of me versus everybody that Bianca Belair is adopting here. She's slowly calling everybody her girl, but ain't got no fucking friends. and that's something I'm kind of here for. I kind of want to see where this goes.
Hey, man. Hey, this is damn near every popular girl in high school. when she realized she ain't really got no friends. She's just popular.
Facts.
Hey man, just watch Love Don't Cost a thing. Before we move on to Cody, I said this on the show. I'm going to implement this new segment of the show that I think that we can start using a little bit more often in situations like this. And I'm going to see if we can put some music behind this.
Okay.
I see. Hold on. Yeah, let's do this. New segment on the show, y'all, because there's some things that just happens, and I'm like, do we really care about this shit? So I'm going to start off with LA Knight defeating Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Do we give a damn? Do we care about LA Knight winning this title?
Unfortunately, you know what? I'm going to say 30% yeah, but 70% no. And I think the majority of it being a no is because how they use the U.S. title. The U.S. title is the most afterthought championship in the WWE. Like, every other title matters more than that. They got the Slammy above the U.S. title, and they don't even show them giving them out anymore. So I think great moment. Aesthetically, it looked like a great moment. Obviously, a great moment for LA Knight to have the title, but do we really care overall? Majority vote, I say no.
Charlotte Flair came in and beat up Tiffany Stratton, put her in a figure 8. Do we care about this match?
Well, no, but we didn't care since the crowd didn't care that she came back. Charlotte came back from injury and said she missed us.
Yeah, when I saw that part, I was like, oh, she just came out of nowhere. Why do we even worry about this match? And Tiffany Stratton still feels like a heel to me. So it's almost like a heel versus heel match when it's not supposed to be. Pretty Deadly defeated the Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garza. And now they're the #1 contenders of the tag team titles, which is going to be decided next week when the Street Profits go up against your favorite tag team, DIY. Do we care about Pretty Deadly or the Street Profits and DIY?
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to say we do, because Pretty Deadly and the Street Profits specifically are the two teams that can save the picture of the tag team division as far as men go in 2025.
Not gonna lie, Camp. As much as I love Pretty Deadly, I don't care. It's like one of those things like, show me they gonna win this shit. Show me they gonna give them a chance to win. It does not feel like that is going to be the case, but we shall see. The last do we care on this is Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. Now, those two looks like they're going to be headed to WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre came into the arena and beat the shit out of what he called Timu Taker.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Freaky Undertaker, as we call him on the show. But then later, Damian Priest got his lick back. Freaky Undertaker. Do we care about Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre?
No, but we should, because Drew McIntyre got off Timu Taker.
Yes, he did. Because when I saw that tweet, I said, yo, Dad, this is wild. We'll be back with more Do We Care on the show, because that was just the majority of went down on SmackDown. We'll get to some of those Raw Do We Care moments going into WrestleMania. All right, Cody Rhodes finally did talk about the John Cena thing. Another heartfelt promo. He drove John Cena around for 2 years, wanting to learn from his hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought your hero was his dad, bro.
I think you just answered my question.
Thought your hero was your dad.
So I'll answer it in a different way. Are you tired? Like, is John Cena old enough in his wrestling career to be Cody Rhodes' hero? Like,
no, because you know why? You know why? Because in 2003, they were on the same roster. No, sorry. Hey, this was the storyline for Austin Theory. No.
Hey man, I ain't gonna front. I did not watch all of SmackDown Live. I watched the first hour.
Yeah.
I watched the second hour, and then they cut off that promo when I heard him say that John Cena was his hero.
Yeah. I don't, because I don't even think John Cena's 10 years older than Cody Rhodes. I don't think he's 10 years older than Cody. He might be at like 9, 8 or 7 or 8.
I was like, yo, I could get like, yo, you looked up to him on the main roster because he was doing this thing, so you respected him.
Yeah.
But we got to stop throwing around these goddamn words like hero and shit like that to push this story forward. Like, you could simply just be pissed off what happened.
Yeah, right, exactly. Cody was sounding like he was on the My Rise segment of the game. Like, come on, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that to us. You can't do that to us. You know what the fuck you talking to? Like, bro, like, you're not about to tell me John Cena was your hero. Hey, R-Truth already got that off. And it's funny because he's older than him. You can't do that. You're done.
This is why John Cena needed to be there. That's why I needed to hear at the very least. At the very least, I think we needed, simply put, via satellite Cena.
Yeah.
We need, if Cena's not going to be here, if he's going to be in Budapest or in Africa, the deepest, darkest parts of Africa, filming a movie. If he's going to do that, that's fine. But we need via satellite Cena. I do not want to hear no more heartfelt promos from Cody Rhodes. No, I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that you gave up shit. I am tired of that Rocky montage type shit. No, Cody, you simply got your ass beat by John Cena and The Rock and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I need you to be fuck these bitches.
Yeah. For me, what they could have done, just on some subtle shit, is had a John Cena promo play like a commercial, like one of his like U.S. Army commercials play before it, and then after the Cody segment, they go into a John Cena trailer. do something for me, because I'm not buying the storyline of John Cena soul to soul. I'm not buying that at all, and that's why I want to hear from John Cena. It's like, you know what I mean? Because I don't think we're gonna get John Cena saying, "Oh, you know, I had to sell my soul to The Rock." It's like, nah. I think what I've loved about John Cena in his twilight is that his promos are so reflective of the time where he ran shit and his self-awareness of how he don't. And I like the conundrum he puts himself in, because it's like, dog, why don't I carry myself like Stone Cold did, and like The Rock did, and like Shawn Michaels did? Like, why don't I just say, hey, look, this is what I do. I'm box office. I'm main event. I'm Hall of Famer. Why I got to wrestle with these young bitches? Let me get out here and do my thing. And I like just that story better. Cody, for me, Cody did a lot of promos I hate all in one. So I don't, I didn't like this at all. Again, like you said, tired of all the emotional bandwidth being wasted. John Cena's not your hero. Stop it. Like, dog, how can John Cena and Randy Orton and your daddy be your hero at the same time? It's just impossible. Then you gave up. I hate that. I hated that people were even saying that online before Friday happened. That let me know that Cody Rhodes wrote this promo based off of what the internet wrestling community is saying. Trash. And also, I hate this. I hate this. I never want to see this again in wrestling. Fuck everybody that's used it since 2003, I'll say. I hate the fucking why, whoever wrestler, why. I hate that promo. That was for Vince. That was for Brett. That was for Shawn. I don't want to see anybody else using that afterwards. I'm sick of why wrestler, why. It because nobody does it justice.
This is again why I said that Cena needed to be on SmackDown. I needed to see Cena. I need to hear Cena say, I didn't give him.
Right. Like no, like
Yeah.
you the hoe. You had to do that. I had to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hear Cena say, I didn't give up. I bought in.
Yeah.
I bought in. Like, give up. Do you realize who I am? I am a 16-time world champion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the precipice of breaking a record that nobody is close to achieving but me. I didn't give up. Give up. I beat The Rock at WrestleMania.
Right.
Like, I don't want you to ever get it twisted, Cody. I'm John Cena. I'm the greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So give up. No, I bought in. I bought into the fact that I still consistently got to come back to this piece of shit ass company because y'all ain't doing y'all job and not getting an inch of respect for it. And y'all ain't loyal. You definitely not loyal. You left this company. I stayed. You left and created some rinky-dink ass company in Jacksonville. I've been here. So loyalty, I've been loyal. Like, I hustled to get where I got. So as far as the hustle goes, there's no hustle in this company without me. The loyalty, I always stayed loyalty. And respect, the greatest of all time. I'm just tired of y'all. Right. You call me your hero. You aspire to be me. I'm here to tell you that you're not me. You will never be me. You said you part of the final no. I'm the last of a dying breed. And y'all won't let me die. Y'all won't let me go. So now I'm coming back to get everything that I allowed y'all to get. I allow Roman Reigns to be what he is right now. I allow somebody like Austin Theory to get what he got, and he pissed it away. I allowed Jey Uso to get the Royal Rumble, only to see him get his ass beat consistently by Gunther. I'm tired of giving y'all shit.
Yeah, right.
Now, at this point, I'm taking everything. And if a friend, an enemy of a friend, whatever that quote is, that's me and Rock at this point. A friend of my friend is an enemy, whatever that shit is, do that line.
An enemy of my enemy is a friend.
There you go. Do that line. Do it. Because I don't like you. Rock doesn't like you. Travis Scott doesn't like you. These fans really don't like you.
Hey, if a nigga told me Travis Scott don't like you, I'd laugh. I'd break in the middle of the ring. I'm like, all right. I was like, all right.
Look at your eye, fam. Look at your eye, fam. I don't like you. Rock don't like you. Travis Scott don't like you. Look at your eye. These fans, they really don't like you. They ready to move on from you at a moment's notice. I'm just here to take your shit. I don't care about none of this. These fans gonna like me regardless. Y'all keep talking about this Make-A-Wish shit. Once this is done, I'm gonna go to Lil Johnny. I'm gonna sign some autographs and take some pictures with his family. I don't like you.
Because I'm the greatest.
I am the greatest of all time. And I'm tired of letting y'all peons get all this glory and let y'all folks forget about me. I ain't give up. I bought in. We built this place. Know who built this place? Me and Rocky built this place. You not eating if it's not for me and Rock. There's no bloodline if it wasn't for me and Rock. There's no head of the table without me and Rock. All that stuff that y'all hold dear to y'all, ain't none of this without me and Rock. So how would I sell my soul? It's always been me and Rock.
Yeah,
and we're going to show you that at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. So you could do all that heartstring shit all you want to. It's still hustle, loyalty, and respect over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going in another direction because y'all will respect me. And then the new music come on.
Hey, listen. And I'm here for it. And I'm here for it. And The Rock brought this up, and I thought this was important too. Even though I would like to see a character layer change, I also like the fact that John Cena come out and don't change at all. Because it's like, hey, no, yeah, no, keep doing it. Keep doing the shit. Do my shit. because I'm still me. Like, yeah, no, you get what you paid for. And you're paying for the GOAT. Like, so no, hey, I'm literally on the fence. For me, John Cena can do no wrong in this situation because I like the aspect of maybe a darker or just a more, like a darker character of John Cena. But I also like him literally coming out here and being exactly who he's been for the last 20 years. I'm so enthralled in the story of either one of them because the promo will be top tier. And that's what I'm waiting on. I will say this. The only thing that I am anticipating on the road to WrestleMania now officially is that John Cena promo. And when I say that John Cena promo, I'm talking about the one that was the level in which he cut with Bray in the Performance Center. Because I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's new territory. I know people love to hate John Cena for whatever reason, but for me, I think that he's top 2 promos ever, excluding Nobody, and I don't think I have him at 2, depending on what we're talking about. So that's just me. So I am waiting for that. I'm definitely waiting for that. And when that comes, he can do the character layer change or he could not. I think it's still going to hit no matter what side of the fence we end up on here.
Yeah, John Cena, all John Cena got to do is change the color of his gear. That's it. But again, not hustle, loyalty, and respect is not limited to faces.
Yep. Exactly. Just like the 3 eyes weren't for Kurt Angle.
Yeah. So when I just say in the promo that I would do, say hustle in this company don't happen without me. Loyalty, I've been loyal to this piece of shit ass company this whole damn time. And respect, oh, y'all gonna respect me more than y'all have. A lot of y'all eating because of me.
Yeah. You trying to wheel me out here like I'm Harley Race or somebody, like I ain't got it no more, like I'm past my prime. Nah, y'all still need to do what I've done here in this business. Like the torch is in my hand because y'all not doing what I've done.
Like y'all gonna remember who I am.
You know what I'm saying? Well, how Beans tell them, you got to go where I've gone, walk where I walk to get where I'm at to speak what I talk. Man.
Talk your shit, God damn it! Like that's what the fuck is gonna happen. All right, man. Let's slide over to Raw a bit. Punk started
My
off the
favorite
show
thing to do.
hot. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Now, Raw started off hot. CM Punk basically airing out his grievances,
Yeah.
talking shit about everybody. Seth
Yeah.
Rollins come out. Now we get in the steel cage match.
Yeah.
So I'll just cut to the meat and potatoes. So Roman Reigns about to beat both of their ass to close out Raw tomorrow, right?
Absolutely. In the cage.
Yeah.
No escape.
No escape.
On y'all ass.
Yeah.
Because Seth Rollins, I hate you. You know why. Hey, but Punk, what did you talking about my cousin like that? Nah, we're not doing that. You're not disrespecting the family either. Hey, let's see him, Punk. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Hey, but my favorite moment of wrestling this year, is CM Punk saying, "So you can do your bullshit."
Right. I said, boy,
yo,
that cage match is gonna be hilarious and great.
Yeah.
But when Roman come out there and spit the life out of both of them,
man, listen,
we get in the triple threat. That's not even a guarantee. Like, if that don't happen, I'm gonna wonder what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Because see, this is why damn WrestleMania should be April 9th, because or whatever weekend that is, because this is the WrestleMania level match for me. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, steel cage. That's night 1 or 2 for me. Middle of the show. So yeah, you bang Ben new. We getting the triple threat.
Yeah. And it's gonna be good seeing like an old-fashioned grudge match. I'm with that. Old-fashioned grudge match. I'm with it and stuff, right? My issue is going to be, what does this lead after WrestleMania? Like, are we going to get the winner of this person is going to be the number 1 contender and go up against like Jay?
See, that's important. That's important. Because, but the thing is though, because they're all on Raw. Maybe we are getting Roman versus Jay. Maybe we are getting Roman versus Jay here pretty soon. Because I'm not so sure. We don't need a reason to get Jay versus Punk. We don't need that. Respectfully, Seth should go over on Jay. But the compelling match, the story match, is Jay versus Roman. But now Jay got the title. How does Jay hang on to it, or does he lose to his cousin again? Yeah, I like that story more. Yeah,
and this is why I believe that Roman Reigns should be the champion going into Mania to go up against Jay.
So you got within the next 37 days, or however many it is now, you got Roman Reigns going over on Gunther.
No. Taking it to, I'm saying that should have been what happened, period.
Oh, no, I got you.
Because Jay versus Roman should not happen at a second tier pay-per-view. It should happen at Mania or SummerSlam.
I'm not mad at that.
And
what's coming up? And there's the European tour is March, so they're not really doing the PLE.
Yeah, it's gonna be some shit over there. Yeah. I believe that is coming up. Let me go check to be sure. Yeah, right now they only have on the docket right now. WrestleMania 41, of course. 2 Saturday nights main events. One in May, one in July.
Good.
SummerSlam and the Clash in Paris. So there's no other pay-per-views slotted to happen.
I'm happy with that, by the way. I love that they're highlighting the European tour over just another PLE. Like I don't need to see Vengeance. Like I don't need to see that. Or like Insurrection or whatever.
So I mean, we'll see what happens on that. But no extra added WrestleMania matches right now.
Yeah. But we got plenty of time.
Yeah, but I do believe that once the match is over with tomorrow night, we're gonna get the graphic that has all three on there. A triple threat match at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk in an old-fashioned grudge match. All right, before we move on and get out of here, another do we care? All right, so on Raw, Lyra Valkyria defended her Intercontinental Championship against Ivy Nile.
Yeah. Oh no, come on. You almost deleted that from the notes. We don't care. Sorry.
Do we care about these mid-card titles?
No, but because we only care about one person with a mid-card title, and that is Chelsea Green.
She's definitely maximizing her time, and she has a new member of her court.
Yes.
And we'll get into that a little bit later. World Tag Team Championships. The War Raiders defeated the Creed brothers. Do we care about the Raw Tag Team titles?
No, because the Creed brothers didn't win it. They gotta tell me what. So somebody broke substance abuse policy or something like that. Somebody had to do something.
So it's more about the people who got the belt than anything else.
Absolutely. And the Creed brothers were originally booked as the next tag team champions before they even changed the belts. So I don't know what's happening here.
All right. Now, speaking of the United States Championship, Chelsea Green defeated Michin in a street fight. Shouts out to Chelsea Green with the Cactus Jack gear.
Yes.
Yeah, that was dope right there. But Alba Fire, who did not get let go, is joining Chelsea Green in her little group. Do we care, though, about Alba Fire joining this group?
Not yet. Chelsea will make us care.
The Miz and Melo continue to be pushing along. Is this making us care more or less about Melo?
Oh, you know what? I don't think it's a more or less thing. I think this is flat. I think this is completely flat. And unfortunately, Melo needs to go back to NXT.
The last one that we have right now, we haven't talked about Jacob Fatu on there. Right. What's that group that it was Chris Jericho, Christian, and Tess. What was it?
Yeah.
The Un-Americans.
Yeah.
Let's just give it Un-Americans. The last one. We haven't really talked about Jacob Fatu in this joint. And Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman, Solo and Braun Strowman had a match. Where Jacob Fatu ended up getting in there. He got chokeslammed into some tables and got the fuck up.
Yeah.
But do we care about Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman?
Yeah, not anymore, because he murdered him a few Saturdays ago. He murdered him. Hey, even Braun Strowman admitted it.
Yeah. You tried to fucking kill me. Yeah. I don't know where they're going with this.
Second favorite moment of the year.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with this, but I don't think they're doing Jacob Fatu no favors just constantly going up against Braun Strowman just because Braun Strowman is big.
Yeah, we know Jacob is big. He's strong. He's a Samoan. You know what I'm saying? You can't hurt him easily. We don't need Braun Strowman to sell that in every market.
So,
yeah,
interesting times ahead with some of these grudge matches.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think Brando say, we don't give a damn about the Intercontinental Championship, but we do give a damn about Chelsea Green. And it is hilarious that they do have a foreign legion that's protecting the United States Championship.
Just like in real life.
Yeah, that is why. Yeah,
Hey, a Canadian holding the U.S. title right now is incredible. Now I can't wait for, I don't know who, Zelina Vega. No, she's Puerto Rican. I need a Mexican-born wrestler to join this, and we're good.
Well, Zelina Vega said that she's next up to challenge her. So,
yeah,
very interesting times. But hey, before we did our guarantees already. So Mania is coming up, of course. So I wanted to give the first Black Champ listeners some WrestleMania homework.
Okay.
So if you had it doesn't necessarily have to be the whole entire pay-per-view. It could just be a match. Yes, we did lose Elektra Lopez. She could have been that. But if you had to get some WrestleMania homework, what's a match or an event or a moment that needs to be carefully studied going into the road to WrestleMania or any WrestleMania?
Man. I want to give you a new answer because I always default to WrestleMania 4, 5, WrestleMania 2000, WrestleMania 18. You know what? Honestly, you know what? I think a good one to watch again, because I'm going to do it after a clip I seen maybe a couple months ago. I'm going to rewatch WrestleMania 9 again. WrestleMania 9, because that that a lot of transitions happened in that, like low key. Oh, I can't forget about WrestleMania 10. WrestleMania 10 is one of them too. But WrestleMania 9 also high key was I guess you could say the last like true like themed WrestleMania, and for good reason. But but I do think that if you look at that card, like for me when I was a kid, I thought Mr. Perfect versus the Narcissist was going to be match of the night. Like that was the pinnacle for me. And even just seeing how that all broke down, and the first time, I mean, obviously we get to the main event is Brett versus Yoko, but Hogan leaves the champ. Like a lot of that, I do believe that a lot of things that we are watching in wrestling right now are in some of those untapped gems that may have been in WrestleMania 9. So if I could pick one, I'll say WrestleMania 9, because sometimes it's not about it being the biggest, the baddest, the most box office. It's just like, a lot of shit happened at WrestleMania 9.
So I am going to go with WrestleMania 10 because I want to know who won B. Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 10. I want you guys to look at that match between him and Razor Ramon and just know that Razor Ramon left Madison Square Garden the Intercontinental Champion. But Shawn Michaels left his mark on that match.
Yeah.
And next year you see him in the championship match. And then you eventually see him as the champion. That WrestleMania 10 was the start of a role from Shawn Michaels at WrestleManias.
Yeah.
That the only person that can match that, in my opinion, is Roman Reigns right now. WrestleMania 10, the ladder match. WrestleMania 11, the championship match versus Diesel. WrestleMania 12. Like you go into WrestleMania 13, which he didn't even wrestle.
Yeah.
But his impact was felt. WrestleMania 14 is where he exits for a bit. But it starts at WrestleMania 10, Watch Shawn Michaels throughout those 4 years.
Mhm.
That was high time, literally and figuratively,
Mhm.
for Shawn Michaels during that time. Before we get out of here, some AEW stuff for
Yeah.
the
Oh,
people
but
like. Go
real
ahead.
quick, I just want to
Go
say,
ahead.
I think Owen Hart versus Bret Hart WrestleMania 10 is the greatest opening match of any WrestleMania ever in life.
Oh yeah.
Like no contest. No contest. So that I would say watch it for that. And I think Razor and Sean see that and was like, okay, so we can't mail this in. Look at that.
We gotta turn this up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We
AEW news.
but AEW Revolution, so the folks like Eddie James, who be popping on here, won't say we ain't talking about no AEW stuff. John Moxley versus Adam Cope, rated R Cope, for the AEW World Championship. Another match, Timeless Tony Storm versus Maria May. First of all, shouts out to Tony Storm for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But also shouts out to both of them too. At the red carpet at the Queen of the Ring movie premiere, Maria May slapped the shit out of Tony Storm. And the way that they put that together, then, hey, those ladies are doing a good job with this. The Hurt Syndicate is going against the Outrunners. The Outrunners, from a aesthetic standpoint, is my favorite tag team.
Really?
They're really like taking the 80s and bringing that back with this, with the promos and the look and everything. Like, what's that tag team with Johnny Ace and Shane Douglas?
Oh shit. Yeah, what is their names? I know you're talking about. I can see the montage in my mind. I just call them like the Skater Dies or whatever. I don't.
Goddamn. The Dynamic Dudes.
There you go.
Like they give a Dynamic Dudes meets 80 steroids. So shouts out to the Outrunners. They go against the Hurt Syndicate. They will lose. MGF versus Adam Hangman Page. I guess that's a matchup to find out who could get some momentum back, because they used to be a pillar. But a match that I think that everybody will be looking at, because of how things have been going, is Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet. Camp. Even though this is AEW, I am going to hot take it for AEW.
Okay.
This may end up being the most important match between two African Americans in quite some time.
No, I don't think that's as hot of a take as you think. I don't think it is, because of the way Ricochet is propped up. Like, I mean, look, not for nothing, for 10 years now, I'd say Ricochet has been the one guy that specifically white wrestling fans are like, he the one. So I can't say you're wrong. I can't say that's a hot take, because that's the white wrestling fans pick. They're like, oh God, fucking Ricochet, it's so fucking awesome. And they're like, okay, I'm like, all right, I get it. Like, you never seen a Rob Van Dam? But like, I mean, hey, look, I mean, and to me, I think, like, depending on what year, I have Ricochet as Billy Kidman in his prime. So that's how I see him. But and I never saw Billy Kidman as like the world champ. But I'm all here for black progression. I'm all here for the black wrestlers winning. So I'm not going to speak ill of this. I want to see this match. I want to see how this goes. And I'm going to do my best to tune in if there's time, because I don't have a lot of time.
You and me both, man. So with that being said, man, thank y'all for joining us, but I'm gonna let Camp tell y'all the rest.
For sure. Before I do that, I gotta get shout out to Girl Dad Dividend Investor, because he asked me how was the 5K yesterday. So I do want to answer that real quick. Man, listen, I'm in a lot of pain. My quads and one calf is on fire. My time was trash, and I'm not going to hide that. I think I did the 5K in just a little bit over an hour, which
But that was your first one, right?
yeah, that was my first one I ever did.
Oh man, the time does not matter.
Yeah, no, true.
In that case.
Yeah, but it mattered to me because at one point, I was running a mile a little bit under 16 minutes. So I'm thinking, oh shoot, I should be able to get this done in at least 45, 50. You know what I'm saying? I might just pick it up. But I was about 7 years younger and definitely about 40 pounds lighter when I did all that. So I got some work to do. But I will say it was cool to just finish. Like just running the 3K, running the 5K. It was cool to just finish and not stumble across the finish line. I didn't fall. I didn't trip or start throwing up. I wasn't offended by some of the older people from the silent era that passed me because they do this. You know what I'm saying? But it was extremely rewarding, and I'm looking forward to doing the next one. I'm going to train for the next one though. The next 5K I see coming up, and I think I'll do this one by default, but that's not till next year. If I can get one more in before this year is up, I'm gonna train for real on that joint, and we're gonna try to save at least 20 minutes off that time. Especially when I saw a dude, it's a brother too. He ran the 10K in less than like 20 minutes. It was like I think I was like 1944. So it was something crazy. I was like, wait a minute. Hey, no joke. He took off though. He took off, and when I was making my way around my first quarter mile, because they had the 10K people start first, and then the 5K people went. He lapped me on the damn at the stoplight of the closed road on the first turn. So I was like, yeah, nah, he's crazy.
Well, look, I ain't doing that shit, but shouts out to my man Wiso. I've been doing Ramadan or trying to do Ramadan for the last 3 years. The first year I did it for the weekend. Last year I did it for a week. And this year I'm still here.
Nice. Let's do it. Let's go.
I'm still here. This is March 9th. The greatest rapper alive died on March 9th. According to Cannabis, rest in peace, the notorious B.I.G. But yeah, we on what day 8? It technically started on the 1st, so I'm still going strong. I am not doing no food, no water because I'm diabetic.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta watch that.
And technically, I don't have to do this because I'm diabetic, according to the law. But I don't even drink a whole bunch of water throughout the day. I just get enough to make sure that I'm hydrated, so I won't take my blood sugar level and my shit be out here and I be out here, doing this. Yeah. But after the 20th camp. And you could join us if you want to. You might have done this before. But out of all people, Derek, my cousin, has fasted for 7 days. No food.
Wow.
Just water, juices, coconut water, shit like that. No food though. So
the 20th, huh?
So on the 21st, me, him, and Otis will be fasting for a week, or Monday through Friday, no food.
Okay. Y'all caught me at a bad time. My cousin turning 50 that weekend, so but I will say though, I done 4 days, and that was pretty real. I fasted 4 days going into 2020, and then there was a pandemic. So look at that. But no, that I love that. That's a great reset. That's a really great reset. To me, there's no greater reset than fasting. So and I mean that on all levels. Like I haven't had fast food since November. I haven't eaten
That's
fast food since
dope.
November. So, I definitely, I think anytime that you can fast from anything, I think it's super important because man, it's so many devices and tech and software and technology and just like process that we just consume on every level. Anytime you can fast from anything, shoot, even if it's 48 hours. So yeah, for y'all to do the whole week, salute. Drink that alkaline water though. That's what I needed. I was gonna die. Like
Hey, man.
on the 2-day fast, I was gonna die, but I was sitting there trying to drink Ice Mountain. But the 4-day, I did the alkaline water. Hey, I didn't start feeling it until that last like 16 hours. So yeah.
Hey, man. Just know yesterday was probably the hardest struggle. Because we go over there and his wife had got Popeyes.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And I was like, y'all just gonna do this in front of me, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on.
This is
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
rough. That's rough.
This is
I try not to even drive past Popeyes because even though the service never be great, man, something about them spicier legs.
man. Man, once 6 o'clock hit after I prayed, man, you ain't see me eat no chicken faster. Well, I took that to town, but hey, man, close us out.
Yes, absolutely, man. And girl, Dad, you're right. We're only running with yourself. I reminded myself of that, and I gave a fist bump to a lady with the Irish green skirt on, who was definitely about 70 something. We finished at the same damn time. Yeah, hey, and we appreciate y'all for checking out this week's episode.
It's the way, wait, man. I'm not laughing at you. It's just the way that you said it. Like, man, this old lady and me, I saw it, and we finished at the same damn time.
Yeah, yeah, straight up. I was like, hey, we did it. She was like, yeah. I was like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Beatrice. I don't know what her name is, though. You call her Beatrice today. But hey, thank y'all for checking out this episode of the First Black Champ Podcast, man. We appreciate y'all and your contributions to this community that we are building here. Everything that you do, likes, comments, shares, participating in the thread, asking us about our other goals and endeavors and milestones outside of the show, man, it's greatly appreciated. That means that we are truly building real community here. And that's what this is all about. We just like to talk wrestling more than anything else. And because of you, we are able to do that consistently. And for that, we sincerely and humbly thank you. So always know, if you ever want to talk about wrestling in an unconventional way, you do so by checking out the First Black Champ Podcast. It's the pick with the VP, DOC, and we are out. Fuck Johnny Wrestling.
Are they gonna beat the Street Profits though?